like to call this meeting to order. A moment of silence, please. Let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Steve.
Thank you. Councilperson Popacek?
Here.
Councilperson Riley?
Here.
Councilperson Boyd?
Here.
Councilperson Sarsfield? Here. Councilperson DeVos? Here. Council President Demko?
Here.
Mayor Kubistik?
Here, but not really here.
We have a quorum.
We have the mayor on speaker. Okay, Councilperson Boyd.
You were prominently perched on top of Councilperson Riley's purse while I point the microphone to the phone. I think this is actually going to work. Thank you. We'll see. All right, evening, folks. Motion 1A, motion to approve the minutes from council meeting on Monday, October 9th and Monday, October 30th, 2017.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Motion 1B, motion to approve resolution number 2017-14, a resolution of the Borough of Carnegie adopting a source reduction study as required by the Phase 1 consent order. An agreement is contingent upon Borough Solicitor and Engineer recommendation.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to advertise the request for development proposal, RFDP, for the Carnegie Borough parking lot, lot and block number 103-M-226, commonly known as Family Dollar parking lot.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any comments?
Yeah, just to let you know what we're doing, it's a great asset of the boroughs, and it's in a prime location. We've worked with, it was a team of us, Mayor Kubistik, Councilperson Riley and I, along with our borough manager, Steve. We worked with Allegheny County Economic Development and spoke to all our neighboring folks in the area there about what best we could possibly do to enhance the parking in downtown Carnegie, anticipating that growth will continue at some point, and at some point we'll need such things. And what else could we look for in using that asset to enhance the borough and try to find ways to make the downtown business district that much better. What this is not is a very simple exchange of dollars for real estate. What we're looking for is the very best possible proposal. What we have envisioned inside the RFDP is a 4-story structure, 2 stories of parking, 2 stories of other use, be it apartments, be it offices, etc. The RFDP also explicitly states that we're not looking necessarily for additional retail on the ground floor at all. Retail in and of itself consumes parking spaces. However, if a single tenant or tenants were to be involved in this response from the RFDP, and it filled a critical need as viewed by council, top of mind is a supermarket, then we would certainly be considering that as much as possible. We're also leaving it open to neighboring property owners to join in with the development. So we think we put a good package together. We think we put a good solid effort, and we'll see what the commercial real estate development community responds. We may get no responses. We may get lots of responses. We don't have any false expectations, but we think with the trajectory that the borough has been on, we think that it'll continue, and we anticipate greater need for parking in the future, whether it be the near future or the longer future. But we think this asset could be converted and potentially be the hub of even better things to come for the downtown business district. Thank you.
All in favor?
So I'd like to add two things, Madam President. Two things I'd like to add would be, one is that we're under no obligation to accept any proposal. If no proposal meets our needs, we can just tell everybody, thank you, complain. The other thing is that the county will be sending this out to their network of developers to see if there's any interest also. Thank you.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
And motion 1D, motion to authorize the borough manager to purchase parking kiosks for East Main Street from Elk Avenue to Sandsbury in an amount not to exceed $40,000 through Kale America, who is a CoStar's vendor.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Okay, roll call, Steve.
Councilperson Boyd?
Yes.
Councilperson Riley?
Yes.
Councilperson Tomacek?
Yes.
Councilperson Sarsfield?
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss?
Yes.
Council President Demko?
Yes.
Motion passes.
And I have another motion that's not on the handout everybody has. This will be motion 1E. It's a motion to amend the collective bargaining agreement between the Borough of Carnegie and the Carnegie Police Association pertaining to scheduling and hours as reflected in an amendment executed by the parties.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments?
Just a quick comment, as far as schedule goes, the chief and I and the police department have come to an agreement that we're going to try a new schedule that we think will actually be, on a personal level, I think this will be more beneficial for coverage in the borough. And the police think it'll be more beneficial to them for making sure that the weekend that they have off are guaranteed without having to be called in because of additional coverage we'll have on the weekend. So we think it's a win-win for everybody. I think financially it's a win for the borough in the long run too. But that's a personal opinion. So thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Roll call.
Councilperson Sarsfield?
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss?
Yes.
Councilperson Boyd?
Yes.
Councilperson Riley?
Yes.
Councilperson Tomacek?
Yes.
Council President Demko?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you, Madam President. That's all I have this evening.
Finance.
Thank you, Madam President. I only have one item this evening. Motion to approve the November 2017 bill list and bill list addendum.
Second.
Motion has been made. We have a second. Any comments? Roll call, Steve.
Councilperson Boyd?
Yes.
Councilperson Sarsfield?
Yes.
Councilperson Riley?
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss?
Yes.
Councilperson Tomacek?
Yes.
Council President Demko?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, Councilperson DeLoss.
Thank you, Madam President. Motion to approve payment application number 1, final to Youngblood Paving Incorporated in the amount of $15,480.32 for milling and resurfacing work completed through October 18th for the 2017 pavement maintenance program, contract number 2017-01, also known as the PNC parking lot.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Roll call, Steve.
Councilperson Sarsfield.
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss.
Yes.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson Riley.
Yes.
Councilperson Papachek.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve payment application number 1 final to Youngblood Paving Incorporated in the amount of $328,775.13 for milling and resurfacing work completed through October 18th for the 2017 pavement maintenance program, contract number 2017-01.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments? Roll call.
Councilperson Papachek.
Yes.
Councilperson Riley.
Yes.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss.
Yes.
Councilperson Sarsfield.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve payment application number 1 final to Youngblood Paving Incorporated for the amount of $2,012.18 for milling and resurfacing work completed through October 18th for the 2017 pavement maintenance program, contract number 2017-01, Federal and Union Avenue.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments?
This was an addendum to the paving program, that's why it's listed separately.
Steve.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson Riley.
Yes.
Councilperson Papachek.
Yes.
Councilperson Sarsfield.
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve payment application number 1 final to Solai Construction Incorporated in the amount of $90,474.15 for sewage facility work completed through contract number 2017-03A.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Steve.
Councilperson DeLoss.
Yes.
Councilperson Sarsfield.
Yes.
Councilperson Papachek.
Yes.
Councilperson Riley.
Yes.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion E has an adjustment to the language that you'll notice as I read through it. So if you have a printed copy of the agenda, there'll be a slight change. Motion to accept recommendation from KLH Engineers to reduce the Presley Heights LLC letter of credit from $336,143.73 to $38,105.10.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Roll call, Steve.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson DeLoss.
Yes.
Councilperson Sarsfield.
Yes.
Councilperson Papachek.
Yes.
Councilperson Riley.
Yes.
Councilperson Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, nothing for public safety tonight. Code enforcement. Councilperson Riley.
Thank you, Madam President. Motion 5A to adopt ordinance number 2445, an ordinance of the Borough of Carnegie, County of Allegheny, Commonwealth of PA, adopting zoning rules and regulations for the Borough of Carnegie, and to repeal Borough Ordinance number 995 and subsequent amendments.
Second.
Motion has been made and we have a second. Any comments?
I have a comment. I'd like to thank Councilman DeLoss for staying the course over a number of years and guiding this process that was incredibly detailed. I only helped at the very, very end, but it's 192 pages of, are you kidding me? We have to read this again now. He did an outstanding job, really shows that how much he cares about the borough, and it brings the zoning standards up to a point where we're now looking into the future as opposed to following the same guidelines that I believe were written in 1983. So, thank you, Councilman DeLoss.
You're welcome. And of course, now comes the enforcement part of it. It's great to have zoning rules, but you got to enforce them.
little voice comment. Councilman Milan put an ungodly amount of hours into this project. I mean, we helped him, but the lion's share of it was his work. So thank you again, Councilman Milan.
Thank you, Mayor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
5B, motion to approve the application of Mr. Richard Cantley Sr. for the lot consolidation plan of lot and blocks 103-M-18 and 103-M-20 as recommended by the Planning Commission on October 31st, 2017.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments?
Madam President, just for clarification, this is Mr. Cantley's residence, and next to it is another lot that is a vacant lot. I'm sure at one time in the past there was a home on there, but it's a vacant lot. He owns both of them, and he just wants to consolidate them.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Okay, committee reports, administration.
The only thing I have to report is that there continues to be an open position in the administrative department. I believe we've received quite a few resumes at this point, and the request to receive by date has passed. And we'll be going through these resumes and hopefully finding an outstanding person to help the borough move forward.
Finance,
Nothing tonight, Madam President. Thank you.
code enforcement,
Nothing this evening, Madam President.
works,
Nothing this evening, Madam President.
public safety.
Nothing this evening.
I have nothing else. Steve?
I do just have one quick thing to note in regards to motion 1D, a $40,000 amount. That should get us between 5 and 6 kiosks, depending on what they're able to offer us via price on the more that we buy. That's what we're looking to do at the moment. Also, Public Works is working on gathering information to update the lights as far as the painting goes. Lights, benches, bollards, not necessarily the garbage cans, but we're gathering information just to continue with our East Main, West Main streetscape. And that's all I have for this month. Thank you.
The fire department.
Thank you, Madam President. There were 14 fire calls for the month of October and 16 calls for service for ambulance.
16. I don't recall a number that low.
Mayor, do you have a report tonight?
Yes, I do, Madam President.
Okay.
Hold on, Jack, let me get to the right spot here.
You got it.
Stacy's purse.
You're in safe hands here.
Okay, thank you. The October numbers for the Carnegie Police Department: criminal arrest citations number 20, traffic citations 90, parking tickets 399, complaints of self-initiated activity fire department 827. I'm happy to report that we are finally on track for having an emergency alert service for the community. We just approved it at our last meeting, so OnSolve/Code Red will be rolled out relatively soon. It's taken us a little while, but I feel confident that this will be a nice benefit for the residents of our community, and we'll be able to utilize this during emergencies and any other issues that the borough is experiencing. So I'm happy to say that is finally done. I really want to thank the chief. The chief did a wonderful job with the volleyball game. That's such a nice program that we do with the school teachers. And this year we actually won, so it's a double plus for us. But the winner were the kids. We raised money for the positive support program there at the school, so that's exciting. I want to remind everybody, it's Small Business Saturday, October 25th. Please shop locally. It's very important. These businesses are the same people that hire your friends to the same people that pay taxes to our community. They're the same people that donate to all the organizations that ask them for money time and time again. So please get out here and shop us locally. It's a well worth it. It comes back to the community tenfold.
Hey Jack, what was that date again?
October 25th.
Maybe, perhaps it's November 25th?
Yeah, did I say October? Yeah, perhaps it is November 25th. Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks. November 25th. Light up night in Borough will be December 2nd at 5:30 p.m. We should be done plenty of time if you want to go catch a concert or show at Carnegie. The concert at the library, so you should be able to get out of there and get to where you need to go. And December 2nd, once again, we're bringing Santa Claus to the library. Carnegie Celebration. Doors open at 10. There'll be crafts, cookies, caricatures, and of course Santa. Santa will be here from 11 to 1. And then I really want to wish a happy 130th anniversary to Pastor Eli Davis at Second Baptist Church. There will be a proclamation in their program. It's a pretty astounding thing to be around 130 years, so happy anniversary to them. And then lastly, don't forget the cookie walk at St. Peter's and Paul Church on December 9th. It's the world famous cookie walk, so get there early because those cookies go fast. Thank you very much, Madam President.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Okay, do we have any public comment?
I have two thank yous to the two people here tonight. First one is to Keith Hatcher, who is very, very good in this barn. We have a lot of leaves, and I made a call to Keith, and he came and picked them up right away. His crew is excellent, and both my husband and I, we thank you for your service.
Nice.
Here. Thank you.
I didn't pay her.
No, he didn't. I love this guy. He's helped us out twice now.
We hear that a lot.
Yeah, he's a very good guy. We meet Chief. My second one is Chief Kennedy. You've remedied my problem, even though I haven't called you, okay? I seem to be the lucky one, because they're adhering to the yellow line on the curb. I haven't heard any complaints from any of my other neighbors, but there is one lady across the street from me that she keeps going at the young girls and calling them names if they park in front of her house. You probably know who she is. But I want to thank you because you came down the very next day after the last meeting and you helped me and my friend. And we both thank you for that. You're excellent. That's all.
Thank you.
I haven't come to bitch
Thank you.
I'm so happy. But this guy here, he's excellent. And this guy here is excellent. So,
We think
just
so,
want you to know
too.
you made me a happy neighbor.
We're
Thank
surrounded
you.
by excellence.
Thank you so much.
I think that's our job.
Yeah, but some of you go the extra mile for neighbors, you know? I mean, I made a call, he didn't have to send off his guys right away. And Chief Kennedy didn't have to come down the next day to see what kind of problem we were having. And I really like that because it makes us feel good that somebody cares about us. And I really thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Councilwood and Welfare? Mike?
Yeah, I just, I mean, obviously another trash shooting, it just, the violence is just, and the drug epidemic is just really has us all to our knees. And, you know, I know when, you know, years back, and they closed Woodville and Mayview, and, you know, because nobody wanted to put money to it. And at some point, I said, you know, the price that we pay, because there's just no place for people with these mental illnesses. You know, the treatment that they get is temporary, they're back out on the street, and when they're taking their medication, it's fine. But when they stop, you know, things like this happen, and, you know, we just have to pray and hope that, you to rebuild institutions isn't going to happen, but there has to be some length of some arm to reach out and provide treatment, and especially stopping individuals like this from possessing any type of firearm. I know at my church, we've started locking doors now, which is a horrible situation. You're going there to praise God, and this is the situation we now live within our country. But I just, pray for all the victims and their families, and pray for some solace and peace across our country. Thank you.
I don't have anything.
I just want to comment on Saturday, there was a flag dedication up at the flagpole dedication up at the library, which was well received, and Rick Glass was kind of the big speaker up there, and it was a really beautiful day, and we had a lot of people in town for our first annual, holiday kickoff kind of thing. So there was people everywhere, and it was just a really good event all the way around. It was a good day to be honoring our veterans. Pass that on. Thanks.
Nothing this evening, Madam President.
I just have one thing, and although it obviously was very effective for you, I just wanted to say that everyone, that you don't need to muster up the courage to come to the public meeting if you've got a problem, if you've got a complaint. Of course, all are welcome. I mean, that's what it's called, a public meeting, and you're welcome. We meet the first 2 Mondays of the month. We start off even this evening with an hour of a working session where we discuss lots of different things, but the public is very welcome at those as well. Of course, you could always call any one of us, whoever you're most comfortable with, to say, hey, what do I do about X, Y, Z that I've been experiencing lately? And we'll be happy to, I almost said, happy to tell you where to go. No. Happy to tell you how we can best help you. So you just don't need to save it all up and build up a head of steam and force yourself to speak in public if you're not so inclined to do so. We're happy to speak privately, or you can just come into the informal meeting and talk to us there. That's it. Thank you.
I just have one thing. I just wanted to say that the Haunted Trail was a huge success again this year. And I wanted to thank all the companies and things that donated. The bus company every year gives us the buses for free. They pay their people, and we use them for 6 nights. The SDA down here, every year they do it for us. Lowe's always gives us 50% off of anything that we need. So they're great. So kind of shop there if you need to. And I want to thank the Borough manager who really helped me. And she brought up our public works guys. And I just want to say that these guys, 2 of them are up there every night for the trail from 6 o'clock until probably 11 o'clock on their own time. They donate, 2 of them. 2 of our public works guys every single night of the trail came up there and ran around. If we had a problem with the lights and the generators, they ran to the store for me when we ran out of hot dog buns. They just, this is all in their own time. They don't get comp time for this. They don't get overtime. They get nothing. They do it out of the goodness of their heart, and they come up there and work all 6 nights, 2 every night. So I want to especially thank you, Keith, and your guys. They're fantastic, I'll tell you. But that's all I have.
Motion to adjourn.
Nope.
Jack? Any good well?
Motion to adjourn doesn't include me.
Now, do you have anything for good and welfare this evening?
You're not the kid who come right back on the board.
All right, good.
Second.
Thank you, though. Thank you guys for attending me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Bye.
Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.